What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. Today, we'll be talking about the Mega Block. And again, I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions. And I made a video not too long ago saying the bull run was over and saying that I thought that Mega Evolutions, the Mega Block, was going to be looked at as a meh block or a very fun block. Now, I'm talking short term. I think that long term, of course, it will do extremely well. People really do like mega cards in general. Look back at your X and Y sets. Of course, with how Pokemon has been doing it, the artwork is only getting better and better. Some cards are going to be hits, some cards are going to be misses, but I think in general, the artwork is only going to improve, even going into Gen 10 and any other future blocks sets that we may experience. But I just think that I was right. I think I was right with the whole Mega Block. I think that people are starting to see. When I gave out that opinion of the Mega Block, I was met with a decent amount of backlash and people disagreeing with me, which is great. I always love people that disagree with my opinions because I'm not always right with my opinions. But a lot of people were saying that Pokemon is only going to do better and better. They finally learned after 30 years, finally learned on how to just print banger after banger sets. Each set's only going to get better and better. Watching Pokemon like Rayquaza in the Pokemon Go, and so that only has to mean that it's going to be in the TCG card game. I've had people that say that we're getting a Radiant Ruby and Sapphire, and so that set's going to be just like Black and White, which means it's only going to be amazing. There's only going to be amazing Pokemon. Some people like that, some people don't. It's just like Black and White. They're not doing the original 151. They're not doing stuff like that. They're doing generations that some people care for and some people don't. So if you think that everyone's going to go crazy about that, you're wrong. And so I think again, Mega Block is going to be looked down at short term as just another block. Not even that great of a block. Of course, are there going to be great sets? Absolutely. I'm not saying that there's not going to be great sets that people really like. That's how every single block or sets work. There's good ones and there's bad ones. I think that Pokemon over the whole block, I think that towards the end they've shown that the sets only do get better and better. Again, we'll have to wait and see because I think it's probably 50-50 on Kyogre and Groudon. The 30th anniversary set, it's just going to depend on what they decide to do, how crazy they decide to go with it. If you look back at the track record of their anniversary sets, the 20th and the 25th, yes, at first they were desired. People wanted them. It was hard to find them. They were not on the shelves. But very quickly afterward, people did not give a crap about these sets, and you could get as much of these sets as you wanted to get. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to drop down, we're going to take a look at some of the booster boxes for Mega Evolutions, for Phantasmal Flames. We're going to look at some of the cards for Mega Evolutions, which has only been out a couple months, and see what it's doing, correction of the prices are, because for me personally, I strongly believe seeing a flush of a lot of people that don't need to be in this hobby, and we are seeing correction of cards, and I think by the end of this block, a lot of these cards that are the top tier SIRs that people want to have, they're not going to be 300, 500 bucks. They're going to be down to the 100s and the 150s like they were supposed to be, like they always have been. And then obviously at that time you need to pick up if you like a certain card and then hold it long term. But we're going to go ahead, we'll drop down, I'll show you guys what I'm seeing, tell you what it means to me, and at the end of the day, make your own opinions on it. If you think that everything Pokemon does is amazing, that's great. That's great. We need more people like that. If you think that this is just never going to end and products only going to go up, you're going to learn very quickly in this video that that's not the case. So let's go ahead, let's drop down, and let's take a look. First, we're going to take a look at the Mega Evolutions Enhanced Booster Box. It's currently going for $256. The graph, it's down 6%. Let's look at the 6 months. The highest was going for $354, and it's currently at a 27% decrease, which is almost considered a crash. Remember, a crash is considered 30%. So we're still seeing that, and it looks like the average daily sold is about 41, and it's going for $256. So again, when we keep getting reprints, we keep getting releases, this product is going to continue to go down in price like it should have been the whole entire time, and it will be considered a crash. I do expect to see this booster box at $200, even less than $200, but I know some people are like, MSRP is never going to happen, so we'll just go ahead and say $200. Then let's look at the Elite Trainer boxes. They are going for 80. Some sellers are 80, but most your reputable sellers are going to be 85. It is currently at a 39% decrease. So originally it was coming out for $141, and now it is sitting at like about $85 with an average daily sold of 24. Again, the thing is with these Elite Trainer boxes, they're delayed. These aren't delayed anymore, but I don't think a lot of them are being released as much as normal. So when we get these reprints, eventually, whether it's a year or 2 years down the road, people aren't going to care. These boxes are going to correct. And then let's go ahead and look at the cards. So we have your gold cards. We'll just go ahead and take a look at them. Remember, gold cards for me, I am not a fan of them. I think they are a gimmick. I think they are going to crash and burn. I understand they are extremely hard to pull. You're looking at about one in every 1,200 packs, roughly. I understand that. I think maybe long term they could be valuable. Right now, these cards are like $200 cards, in my opinion. If we look, they're really not down very much. 10%. All-time high was around $671. Now you can pick it up for 450, 450 to 480 for the Lucario, which I think is most people's favorite. Then you have the Gold Gardevoir sitting at 317.52, so it's definitely the favorite. This card, I'm telling you, just wait, just keep waiting. If we look at the 3-month chart, the all-time high was in October for $614, and now you can pick up the card for roughly, from a decent seller, let's see, $379. $379 for that card. So just keep on waiting. It's only been a couple months. The prices are going to keep going down. The more people are going to open this product, more people are going to sell this product. These prices will continue to go down. So then we have the Mega Gardevoir. This is my favorite card from this set. I can't wait to get this card for my daughter. She's going to love it. She loves all the colors, the pinks and blues, and just anything girly. She's a huge fan of. So I definitely want to get this card. I would love to get in a PSA 10, but I'm not going to be greedy. Currently, if you buy from direct, it's $262. Let's see what the lowest listing from a good seller. And you've got one near mint for $217. $217. Let's see what it's doing. It is currently at a 60% decrease from 3 months ago. So when it first came out, it was going for $549, and now it's going for $221 is what it's got. But again, you can pick up a near mint copy for $217. It's down 60%. That is a crash, people. That is a crash, and I expect it to continue to go down. The pull rates on Mega Evolutions so far are they're not extremely easy, but they are definitely easier than some of your Scarlet and Violet, and definitely some of your Sword and Shield. So you have to think, if in Sword and Shield, your top alt arts were at one time $150. Why can't these cards with easier pull rates? That's all I'm saying. So $217 for an English near mint copy. Then we'll go ahead and we'll look at your Mega Lucario, see what that one's doing. And some people are big fans of this too. But 3 months, it is down 40%. That's a crash, people. It's got an average daily sold of 1. So you have to understand, not a lot of people are wanting to buy these cards right now. They're only going to have to, as competition goes, there's more cards available. People want to sell them. People are going to drop down in prices. There's 90 listings for this card with an average sold of 1. So let's see, from a good seller, $204.99. So we're almost looking at under a $200 card. And I wouldn't be surprised if here in a couple months we're again looking. This card's going to be 150. The Gardevoir is probably going to be 150 when all's said and done. This Mega Lucario, I could see it being like 125, $100. Let's see if there's any other cards. We'll go ahead and do the Mega Venusaur too. Mega Venusaur. It's a cool card too. My daughter might like it. I have no desire to pick it up. But this card, people are picking this card up at its all-time high. It was $232, and it's currently going for $163. If you look, it's only down 18%. So this card is holding pretty well. I think people are agreeing with it. Lowest listing is 149, so 150. 150. And then you have some for, let's see, any other good sellers for a near mint copy. Yeah, like $160. So under 200. Under 200. This card's going to be $80, guys. I can't wait to look back at this in a year. It's going to be $80. The Mega Latias. We'll go ahead and we will switch it to near mint just so we don't have to worry about it. It is currently down from 3 months. 52%. Crash, people, crash. In English, let's see, you've got some people with 196 sales, $116.99, under $100 card. From someone with 6,000 sales, Motor City Gaming, $120. $120. This card gonna keep going down, guys. It's like a probably again $80, $60 card. Just wait and see. Wait and see. Lily's Determination, currently $95. It is 41% down from the 3 months. All-time high was $200. Now it says 105. You can get it from um, $95. You can get it from a good seller with over 1,000 sales. $97. People do not like trainers. I really like this card. I can't wait to pick this card up for $50 or less. Let's see, is there anything else? And then the rest of the cards are obviously going to keep going down in price, guys. We know this. I just want you guys to see this. This is what's going to happen in every single set that's going on. Phantasmal Flames, of course, we're not really seeing any sort of price difference right now. We'll make a video here in 3 months when Mega Dream comes out, and we'll go over it. And I guarantee you, prices are going to be showing the same thing. We're going to see like 50%. But that's the thing is, I understand with booster boxes, they're not crashing, and burning, but if you look at the definition of a crash, it is 30%. We are definitely seeing more than 30%. So if any of these cards are something that you want to get, go ahead and pick them up if you want to. I will never tell you guys what to do with your money. I'm just telling you what I think what I think these cards are worth, what I'm going to be picking them up at, because I know that we're going to be seeing that. And I want to show you guys too. So we have over here, we have the Bubble Mew EX, one of my favorite cards. I really like this card. I really like the Greninja, and I also like the Umbreon. I've been keeping an eye on this card though, for sure. So it is going down in price. We see over the last month a 12% decrease. So it was selling for $631. It's currently selling for $550 with an average daily sold of 1. So when we get these Paldean Fates Great Tusk big boxes, I think it's supposed to be later on this year, at the end of this year. People are going to be ripping them. People are going to be opening them. More Bubble Mews are going to be pulled. We have an average daily sold of 1. So, guys, this card is going to be a $300 card again. It's going to be. It's going to be. I know it's going to be. And I will pick it up at that price. I do not expect it to crash and burn. It's a very popular card. Again, that's just my opinion. Of course, if we look at the 3 months, it's down 4%. But I think the 1 month shows a bigger story. What I want to talk about with you guys is just this Mega Dream set, Legendary Dream. I think that we have a very good chance of seeing the Pokemon Center drop this week, Monday, Tuesday, probably Thursday, one of those days. They had some product loaded up on the back end on Friday and just didn't pull the trigger on it, which is understandable with how Phantasmal Flames was. So be on the lookout for that. But with Legendary Dream, you got these content creators that are hyper shilling this set, saying how amazing this set's going to be. I'm not saying it's not going to be an amazing set. There's rumors of a Mega Dragonite SIR. We've already seen a leak for the gold card. We've also got a apparent leak potential for a Gold Lily. We've got a gold leak for a Mega Charizard Y. We're going to have to wait and see. We are less than 2 weeks out from getting the Japanese reveal for all the cards. And I will, of course, be making a video about it, giving you guys my opinions. This set could be an absolute banger, and I think that it probably will be. I think that Pokemon does extremely well with their specialty in holiday sets. But again, I think if you look at the facts and you look at the information that I provided you, I think you'll start to see it's okay to wait. Obviously, get some product that you can get at MSRP, right? Go try to do the Walmart drops. Go try to get stuff on Pokemon Center. But I think it's okay to wait, and then product will be more available. You'll be able to pick up the product. The singles will be more available. You have to think, even with the Mega Dream set or Legendary Dream, whatever they call it, when this set comes out at first, there's going to be a bunch of cards that people want, but only certain cards are going to be the majority's favorite. So you may not even like the Mega Gengar, but if the Mega Gengar is deemed to be the best card in that set, your other cards that you may like may be available, and you can pick them up and just wait. Just wait. There's no reason to purchase a card as soon as it comes out. So again, guys, I'm just here trying to help y'all out to not get hyper shilled, to not get FOMO'd into these sets. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to everybody that came out to the lives. Congratulations to all the giveaway winners. I'll put my email down in the description. You guys know who you are. Congratulations to the person that won the 151 booster bundle. I hope you enjoy it, my friend. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you all have a great week. I hope your week goes good with work. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Gonna act like everybody is an idiot. You kidding yourself, bitch? You need some fucking discipline. So listen up and focus. Go ahead, pop a riddle and pop quiz. Can you tell me who the victim is? Me. Sorry, wrong answer. No, you love to say that in front of the camera. Look so good when you twist that narrative. There it is. Never give a fuck about the damages.